Hello, everybody. I am here with you live. Hopefully, everything works. No, it's not. How's it going to work? Hi, everybody. So, I'm inside today, here, doing it a little bit different. Doesn't look like it's going to let me use any of the programs that I wanted to share with you guys today. Yep. Yeah, it's not doing it. I guess I'm going to have to do that stuff on Thursday. Hello, Jeff. Hello, Terry. Hello, Lloyd. Henry. It was nice to see you at the sale, Henry, with your girlfriend. Thanks for showing up. Kevin. Hey, Drama. Thanks for helping out and your dad. Hello, Brian. Hey, Brad. How you doing? You're in New York today? What are you guys doing in New York? Hey, Eric. The sidewalk sale was a success. Um, it wasn't, the crazy sale that I was hoping. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know if it was going to be 10 people there or 100 people there. It was a nice turnout. I think we had somewhere between 80, 90 people there throughout the day. And it was good. We had some donations brought in. We had some nice cash donations brought in as to support the Youth Foundation. And we had a couple of boats come by. And the one that really surprised me was John from Emeryville on the Seawolf. He was kind enough to show up and bought all the 4-0 reels we had, spent over $600, and that was nice. So it was pretty cool. So Brad says, I'm traveling with Judy, who is here in New York on business. Okay. Hey, Alan, thanks for bringing the kids. I have a nice slideshow I wanted to share with you guys and Alan and everybody, but it's not letting me do it this way. So I'm going to have to do it another way. I have to do it another time. So I made a nice slideshow from the sidewalk sale that I wanted to share with you guys, but I'm doing it today inside the house, not in the studio. So I have the same program, but the way it's set up, I don't have access to all the files I want to share with you. Steve, you like the fish taco video? Thanks. So Brad is tagging along with his wife in New York. Is it snowing over there? How cold is it over there? Or do you still have nice weather over there? Yeah, Lloyd, I'm in the old room. Hey, Halibut Man, how you doing? What else is going on? Drop Dead, hello. Oh, Joseph is there from New York too. Hello, Joseph. Yeah, Robert and Annette were there at the show for a while, for a long while, and they sticked around and watched the episode there, which was fun. It was nice to see. Alan was there with his son with lingcod rockfish. They were there, and a lingcod whitefish. I forgot what it is. Was there for the watching the episode too. So it was nice. It was nice to see so many people hung out and got to meet one another. And we're searching out other YouTube live people. That was nice to see. John wants to know, hey Dan, what was the name of the shop that used to be Via Verde? I don't think that was Montebello. I think that was Mickey's Rod and Reel. Is that the one you're thinking about? It was actually in Monterey Park over by the golf course. Joseph is in, was that Westchester County? Cool. And Joseph, did you just find our YouTube channel or do you watch my TV show there in New York? How did you find us? Alpha caught 50 crabs. Day 1 in 2 hours. Wow. What's the limit? 10 per person? No drop. They just graduated from spinning reel to conventional. That's good. No. I'm actually sick. And I actually can't go to work tomorrow. I have pneumonia. I just found out today. Went to the doctors today. Did chest x-rays. It isn't full-blown pneumonia where I had to stay in the hospital or anything. But the lower parts of my lungs are all filled up. And they gave me some antibiotics and some stronger medicine that I have to start taking today for next week. So I have pneumonia. I was supposed to go to Bishop this weekend to film, but the doctor said there's no way that she wanted me to go drive that far and be in snow and cold weather, that she wanted me to hang out at home for a couple of days, then maybe go to work on Friday and see how I feel then. But last night was a hard day. I didn't sleep very much. And it's part of the reason I didn't bother going outside in the shed. So I'm in here today. Hopefully Thursday I can go outside. Oh, okay, John, over by the cemetery. What was the name of that shop? I know the guy you're talking about. He had no, it's not Mickey's. It was a little shop over by the cemetery. I want to say that's Rosemead. It wasn't Montebello. It's not Monterey Park. And the guy worked for like UPS, had a beautiful wife, both Asian. God, what's his name? It was a little shop right there on the corner. I think they had parking for like 4 cars for the whole complex there. It was very small parking. What was the name of that place? If Kevin gets on here, he might remember. Also, Joseph's been watching me for years in New York. See, I never know in New York, like, if I'm on TV there. Like, the TV stations tell me I'm on TV there, but I never know if I'm really on there. Andrew's got a lot of rain. Brad says it's not snowing yet. It's 34 degrees. 2 more degrees, it'll start snowing. Yeah, Jeff, I know you're talking about those fish tacos. Yeah, those fish tacos are great. Yeah, I was down there we were down there filming. We were filming San Diego, some cooking segments, and then the guys said, "Why don't we just go to where they really made fish tacos first?" So we went down there, and the lady was really nice. I filmed there before, and I think like a couple of videos we've done there got like 100,000 views. So she was really excited to see us back there. The video that you guys saw today was just one we shot on the phone. The nice one we shot before that. I don't have time to edit all that, so we just edited. I just shot that one, second one, really quick with the phone, so you guys could see that. But we have a nice video that we shot down there, um, showing cutting up the fish, the different fish they use, and all that. Also, Lloyd, when you had it, they call it walking pneumonia. Well, the doctor didn't want me to walk. She wasn't really happy that I'd filmed that I had did an event early Saturday morning, and then went Sunday and drove down to San Diego and then down to Mexico and then all the way home. So hopefully I'll feel better soon. Well, I wish I could remember that name of that shop. Hey, Tamira, how you doing? And all of you that are members here, thank you very much. And all of you that have done super chats over the year, I really, really appreciate it. That's great. Want to remind you too, coming up, not this weekend, following weekend will be our kids event at El Dorado Park. So El Dorado Park is coming up. So just remind you about that. El Dorado Park. Jeff, do I remember the tackle box in on Anaheim on Ball Road? I think so. That sounds familiar. Jets tackle? Was it Jeff's tackle or Jets tackle? Maybe it was Jets tackle. I could see it in my head. The guy's face, his wife. He was right there next to the cemetery. Hey, Jeff, thank you for the super chat for drama. And Jose, thank you for being a member. And Kevin, thank you for being a member. And Tamira, thank you for being a member. Lloyd, being Oxnard on Thursday for his 3-day trip. That sounds good. Oh, Kevin says they don't have power in Big Bear. Wow. Yeah, SoCal Traveler. I wouldn't say all of Big Bear Lake freezes, but the coastal part will definitely freeze. Um, I don't I don't think the whole lake freezes over. It stays cold long enough. But I've definitely seen the edges of the lake freeze over, like 50 yards of it or something. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't go walk on it. Yeah, maybe that's it, Jeff. Maybe it's Jet's tackle. Yeah, it was right on San Gabriel right there. Um, close to the cemetery. Robert, thank you for helping out for on Saturday. I told Monica today that the rest of those orange juices were for her, that you'd brought them for her, so she was all happy. Yeah, tomorrow I have pneumonia. I have pneumonia, and I got lectured today from the doctor about having pneumonia and being up at 5 in the morning to get ready for the kids' event, and then driving all the way to San Diego, and then driving to Mexico, and then coming home. So, but hopefully they caught it in time, and the drugs they gave me will help knock it out. At least I get like a day and a half or 2 days of sleep. And I probably won't sleep. I'll probably get up at get up and work because I have a lot of follow up still to do for my convention in France. Hey Kevin, Kevin, we're trying to figure out the name of that tackle shop. The guy that used to work for UPS, him and his wife ran that store. It's I want to say it's San Gabriel Boulevard, and it was right next to the cemetery there, Resurrection Cemetery. Jeff thinks it's called Jets Tackle. I don't exactly remember the name of it, but I figured you would remember it. And Larry used to like to go over there a lot too, so I thought maybe you know it. If anybody would remember, you would know. Eric, thank you for the donation. Appreciate it. Yeah, the waffles were donated by Jim Morrissey, who's one of our regulars, volunteers for the Youth Foundation. He was with us in Alaska this year, and he's been on some of the filming trips this year too. He says he wants to go on the private charters, but he hasn't gone yet. See what else is going here. Okay. Hey, Kevin remembers the name of it. He says it's called Real Action, and the guy's name was Bob Tangi. That's it. That's his name, Bob Tangi. So that was the name of the store. You guys on? It was right there, San Gabriel Boulevard, right next to the hospital. I mean, right next to the cemetery. A couple blocks from the cemetery, and he says it's called Real Action. And Bob Tangi, remember that's the name of the guy. That was a great little store. Yeah, I need to slow down. I don't know. Maybe I got it when I was in Europe because it was nonstop for 2 weeks. I don't know where I got it. Jeff's doing a lot of fishing still. He's still doing his charters. I haven't done any fishing. I did, a week ago? Had a private charter. We caught bonita, bass, everything. That was good. I'm sure you did a good job, Tamara. That's one of the things I want to learn how to do is can some fish. Yeah, if you guys want to remember, if you guys need to know something that happened 10, 20, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, Kevin Kozai there, he's your guy. I mean, it's funny the conversations we get into. And he was talking about how, he'll remind me of trips we did in the 80s or the late 70s, um, 90s all the time. And I don't remember them. I don't remember all the who was on the boat and what they were wearing, but Kevin will remember all that stuff. Hey Sylvia, how you doing? I wish I had this thing set up right so I could play these videos for you guys because I would love to play. I edited the one today for the fish tacos that I put up on YouTube, and I wanted to play that for you guys, but I had this thing set up wrong. Sorry about that. And I didn't feel like going out in the cold to the studio, so I just did it here. So this is a prime example what I meant about Kevin Gozai. So he's talking about Bob, the guy from the tackle shop, that his son Greg was a deckhand on the Monte Carlo, the American Angler, and the Royal Star. Yep. Robert, do you can your own fish too? Yeah, Kevin wrote a book. You'd buy it. He's pretty good. Yeah, he would be good for trivia. Maybe we should add a section to the show. Kevin's trivia question for the day. Yeah, the first fancy rod I ever bought was at Mickey's in Monterey Park. I mean, I saved up for a couple of months to buy that rod. It was a saber rod. First really quality rod I ever owned. Frank Terry. Now, Mac, you want to know two different ends of the spectrum. It would be Jeff. Jeff goes for, 300-pound tuna. And then when he goes home, he goes and fishes for, not bluegill. What are they called? What are those little fish you like to catch? Not walleye, not bluegill. Crappie. That's it. He likes to catch crappie. So that's two extremes. Yeah, crappie. Do I look as sick as I feel? There was a shop, Lloyd, in Almani. I want to say it was Almani. I don't know what it was called. The Jig. It's called the Jig something. And I never seen a store in my life that had more jigs on the wall. I mean, maybe today the Longfin has as many or maybe more, but back then that place had a ton of them. Yeah, Kevin just sent me this picture of Mickey. This is from his funeral service. But Mickey was a one to play around. If you went there and you're asking for information, he either wanted you to buy the rod or stop asking questions. Kevin, what was the name of that place in Almani? It was Almani or Rosemead. It was jigs. It was all stragglers. That's it, stragglers. That place had so many jigs. And that place burned down, caught on fire. Sorry, I'm so sick, guys. I just feel bad. Yeah, if you guys want me to share something publicly, just let me know. Robert, if Annette wants to send me a recipe or something, I can share it. I can throw it on my Facebook page too and share it with everybody. I guess maybe it was last Thursday. The numbers were so low here because it was both the World Series and World Series and um, what else was Thursday? Oh, Thursday Night Football. So maybe that's it. I was going to ask you guys how you're enjoying watching Thursday Night Football on Amazon. Because the one thing I don't like about Thursday Night Football on Amazon is that you have to stay on their app. It's not like you're watching, you know, Sunday night on Channel 4 on NBC or during the week on like Fox where you can, change channels and stuff all the time. But I was just wondering how you guys are liking the Thursday night. That's the one thing I hear from people complaining is that they're stuck on the app. They can't go to another channel. Can't go to another channel. Yeah, the first time I ever fished with Brian, he was running the Royal Polaris. Really good captain. Where do the boats go these days? Jeff, are you guys fishing the tuna like desperation, or are you guys way south? You guys going way south? There's a question there about what's that? SoCal traveler is asking, are the boats heading to Clemente? Or are they heading to Tanner? Cortez. You're off Ensenada. Okay, so you're farther south. Yeah, that video we made 30 years ago on how to tune in with the pros is still watched every week. Tons of people watch that all the time. Yeah, it was a great year for fishing, you guys. Great, great year. Tamara says grandma used to give her hot rum when we were sick. Well, SoCal in the old days, when the boats could go fish the islands, a 5 day trip would mean fish Guadalupe and fish Cedros or Benitez and then come home. But now um, it's not like that. Now they can't go to those islands. So they pretty much sit offshore, or sometimes we see them in Catalina. 907. Hey, 907. What is a good lure or bait that works for halibut? Live bait works really good. Live sardine. Um, I catch quite a few halibuts. Not fishing for halibut. I catch them a lot when I'm fishing for white sea bass. So I'm fishing a bucktail, B52 bucktail, all white or red and white with the whole squid on it and bouncing it up and down. And that's when I catch a lot of my halibuts. Hey, Oz. People were asking for you Saturday. Wanted to know if you were going to come by. Hey, Renee. How you doing? Are people still getting rods wrapped? I don't see a lot of custom wrap rods on boats anymore. You know, like when Mickey's was doing them, when Yo's was doing them, even Arts Tackle. I just don't see the rods, custom wrap rods like you used to see back in the 80s and 90s. It seems like everybody's going to factory wrap rods. Right, yeah, I remember Oz, you said you had to work homecoming. Well, Jeff, most of your rods are custom wrapped. Yeah, I have a couple of custom wrap rods for my boat rods, my rail rods, and Kevin wrapped one of them for me, and another one a friend of mine, Mario, wrapped for me. I don't know if he's here tonight. He was at the sidewalk sale. John says thanks for Saturday's event. Cool. Yeah, I don't know if I would say it went out of style or it got too expensive, and I don't know what happened there because there was a time there where everybody got everything custom wrapped, and I just don't see it anymore. I mean, I still have probably 20 rods in my garage that are my colors and my custom wrap, but I just don't see it like I used to see it. Now I wonder what's going to happen with all the king crab boats, like in that TV show. It's on right now, Deadliest Catch. Um, their their king crab season got shut down again this year, so that's at least 2 years, maybe 3 years of no king crab. So I don't know what's going to happen there. Hey Annette, thanks for joining us. Annette, Tamara was trying to pick your brain about um, canning fish. So your husband was talking about maybe you guys could share recipes, or if you want, you could share the recipe with me, and I could post it on my Facebook page. Thank you, Annette. Yeah, that's another thing that Robert's pointing out on the rods. A lot of the rods are when they're factory rods, they just use cheaper components. They aren't the nicer components. His time making hooks out of bones again. That used to work. I mean, that's what all the Native Americans, the Indians used to use. Alaskans used to use was they made all their hooks out of bones. All right, Tamara. Tamara, you might want to send a message to Annette. She's on right now. She just got on, so you could send her a personal message, or what do you call it, private message, and you guys can share those recipes together. But if she sends it to me, I'll share it with you, or I'll put it up. I'll put it up on my Facebook page. Okay, so just talking about the different crabs that they will show. That's good. Yeah, yellowtail. That's what I heard. I heard that there was a lot, massive die off of the red crabs, king crabs, because the water's getting too warm. And I don't know if they're walking up toward the North Pole, but I guess a lot of them did die off with the weather getting warmer. The couple of guys that I know that are on the TV show, Deadliest Catch, and like Wild Bill, he always talks about how there's definitely global warming, and it's definitely attacking their fishing grounds, and that's why they have the worst weather. So, all right, guys, I feel pretty bad. I'm gonna call it a day, but that's a good idea, Annette. We could do a little video on that, how to can the fish. That'd be cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some rest, make a little dinner. But I'll see you guys on Thursday. I'll figure out this problem so I can share the videos with you and all that here. If not, I'll go use the office outside. But I made a nice little video to share with you guys from the sidewalk sale. And again, I want to thank all of you for showing up. And just remind you guys, in 2 weeks, we have our El Dorado Kids Club El Dorado free kids fishing event in Long Beach. So we'll need volunteers for that, and hopefully you guys will invite your families and friends. All right. Good night, everybody. Talk to you later. Thank you all. And thanks, Kevin. Thanks, Jeff, everybody, for being here and answering those questions for everybody. Talk to y'all later. Bye.